So now we're going to start our official Q&A session, and I want to kick off with the good. So what are some of the best things about being a part of a startup in Copenhagen? And I'm looking over to Emil, he's looking very critical there.
Yeah, because I don't think of it like that. But I must say, if I should say why, you know, if there's a listener out there who's thinking, should I do this, and you are situated in the Copenhagen region, I would argue that the number one reason why you should try is social security. And if you fail, you will be okay.
Okay.
Because I've often thought about that, especially the first couple of years where it was kind of tough. That if we failed, we would fail and then we could go on to do something else. And even if I couldn't get a job because I failed so bad that nobody wanted to hire me, I would have some kind of base level security in how the Danish society is, that it would be okay.
Nice. Torben, what about you? What's the best thing about being a part of a startup?
I think it's the professional experience that you gather from jumping out into big waves that you haven't seen before. Like you just said, now he's sweating over a CRM system, which is completely bottom line, basic ABC stuff. But when you're there, you have 5,000 things you have to do all the time. So just standard stuff becomes a challenge, right? Because it's a matter of time. When do I have time to do this? Then suddenly you start to having a product that you have to send out. And when you do that, you know, it just overflows. Yeah. And then you know that you're on your own and have to, yes, get ready for the music, because that's a lot of work coming your way. So it's the freedom, but also the experience that you get from.
Right, thanks. Alex?
So I want to echo a little bit of something that Emil said. I think that even as an American who can't benefit from this almost at all, I think the support system here is unbelievable for starts, at least at the really, really early stage. And when I got here, I kind of found it crazy that, like, why is not every Dane becoming an entrepreneur, like, right out of school? Like, why not take your first couple of years, have essentially an entrepreneur job that's supported by the Danish state, try it, and then, you know, figure it out after. If it works, it doesn't work, whatever. But if you know, in the States, like, we don't have any sort of social safety net under you. If you're an entrepreneur and you're trying to do it and you're not getting a salary, you're not getting anything. And here you have that, and I'm surprised at the relative lack of young people who are going this route. Because comparatively, it's potentially one of the easier places to do it, in terms of, like, doing it while having your basic needs met. And I think that's really, really interesting. I think the other thing too, from at least from what I've seen, I think there's a pretty good, let's say, scene of entrepreneurs here that tends to be very, very supportive. I'm involved in the Startup Weekend community, for example, while I was running the Copenhagen for the Win community, Singularity, a number of the co-working spaces, and there's a lot of really, really great people in this ecosystem. And it's a really, really good mix of Danes and non-Danes and expats and all doing different things and working together. And I think that's another good reason, is there's a really good community around it here. And so that's, I think, another good reason why I started a company here, or groups like Rebels, specifically in life science, but there's a lot of other, you know, if we brought it out to the larger entrepreneurial community.
Yeah, that's really cool. Thanks for that, Alex.